Personally, I don't even think he lost that fight. No, I don't know. That might not be to everyone's taste, but I mean.
Pro boxing fans, we're here in London. Dean Whyte, it's been a minute. How's things?
Pro boxing fans, big up, man. You fuckers move around too much, man. Oh, he's still with boxing social. He's fucking low. Some of you fucking cunts jumping shit left, right, and centre. No, I'm joking, sir.
How's things? How's life?
No, we're just here, man. We're just working. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about this card actually. Chris Billam-Smith and CBS. And Richard Riacco. A couple of years ago, they did have the first fight. Was maybe not the prettiest, but now a couple of years later, both at the peak of the powers. How do you see this fight playing out?
I mean, it's going to be maybe I don't know. Will it be cagey early? I think Richard's boxing shaping up. Chris Billam-Smith's going to come forward and do what he does. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's going to be a tough fight, man. I mean, I just hope both guys, use their attributes and their best things, weapons that are for them. I hope Richard uses his jab well, his feet well, and sets up whatever shots he needs to get whatever he wants out of it. And I'm sure Chris and his team will make a game plan for them to navigate away from Richard's right hand, because obviously he's got a big power shot. But saying that, years ago he done the 10 or whatever it was rounds, 12 rounds with Richard and came out of there not unscathed, but he didn't get stopped. But both guys have improved, they've grown, they've matured. So I mean, I don't know, it's a good fight. I'm going to be leaning to a South London compadre and, looking for him to win. But I do like Chris, and hopefully, I hope the fans win and they get a great fight from both guys.
I do want to talk about boxing in general. Do you want to talk about Tyson Fury first of all? Obviously, there's a video doing the rounds where he's obviously had a night out, which everyone can do. It seems to have been picked up more than other things, but Tyson Fury, a lot of people are saying, and Johnny Nelson's saying this actually, saying that maybe he hasn't got the appetite for the rematch. What do you believe from Tyson?
I don't think that. I think he's a human being. You got to let your hair down. What do people want him to do? He had this fight. He's not in camp. The fight's in December. What does he want to do? Just jump straight back in? He's got to have a blowout. Listen, he's probably going through stuff as he's done in the past. And what you got to bear in mind is he's human. So he's someone who's gone up and down in weight, likes a little bit of a drink. He's probably just got a blowout, gets it out his system, and then he knuckles down and does his thing. He doesn't need 6 months to get in shape. Personally, I don't even think he lost that fight. No, I don't know. That might not be to everyone's taste, but I mean, I felt a draw would have been a better result, because I felt like in the middle rounds he was boxing exceptionally well. Yes, the 9th round, giving people say, oh, he might have got stopped and this and that, but I mean, he didn't. So it is what it is.
He is actually put up an Instagram post where he looks still in shape, to be fair.
I saw that as well. You know what I mean? But look, it's what it is.
But that rematch, December 21st, how much of a mental thing is it for Tyson to overcome his first loss, step into the ring and beat somebody?
I think obviously it might play in his mind, but I think he done exceptionally well anyway in that fight. He just needs to close up shop. He needs to stop the bullshitting and the kidding and close up shop. And this time, push Usyk back if he can. Don't box on the back. He burnt too much energy. He's a big gut lump, boxing for 12 rounds on the back foot. Come on, man, that's crazy. It's better you push him back and try and lean on him and just make it a dirty fight and try and drain him if that's the case. But that fight can drain either guy. But I mean, it's easier said than done as well.
You're a London boy. We're going to see Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, 2 London guys, in September 21st at Wembley Stadium possibly. What do you make of that fight? First of all, did you envisage Daniel Dubois to be on this stage at this part of his career fighting in Wembley Stadium?
I think he's done exceptionally well. He's had the Miller win, he's had the Hrgovic win, and I'm not going to pretend like I felt like he was going to get those wins, because I didn't. But I mean, Charles has done great with him. He's turned him around, and he shouldn't be someone to write off or underestimate. But he's fighting Anthony Joshua, so there's nothing else I can do, because when we put it on a paper and we look at the pedigree, who is the more accomplished boxer, who's the more got the better pedigree, just round for round and skill set for skill set, it's Anthony Joshua. But I mean, look, it's heavyweight boxing, anything can happen, but the faster, sharper man is Anthony Joshua. And I feel if he lets Joshua hit him like he did let Hrgovic in that fight, it's going to be good night Irene, mate.
If AJ does win, and regardless of what happens with Tyson Fury, and Tyson still has the appetite after the Usyk fight, are we at this moment in favour? Is AJ going to be the favourite in that fight now? The way the careers have gone and the last couple of fights have gone.
Potentially, but I think Fury still got it in him. He just came up against a very exceptional talent on that night as well. But yet again, going back to what I said, I felt it was very close. It was razor thin. But I felt a draw would have been a better fight. That would have been a better decision for me personally. But look, it is what it is. You know, sometimes a loss is a good thing for people because it gives them that hunger to come back and build. And I think we're going to see a good, solid Tyson Fury come back in December with more to prove because people are writing him off. So he will set up shop, do what he needs to do, get the win. Like he done against Vladimir Klitschko all those years ago in December 2015, I think it was. No, it wasn't actually before, because Dillian was December 2015, so it might have been November or October actually. Yeah, I was there, yeah, I was in, where was that, Dusseldorf. Yeah.
Do you want to quickly talk about Deontay Wilder, man?
Deontay Wilder, Zhang, yeah, it was always one of those. I don't think Deontay Wilder has the hunger and the desire anymore. You know, he's not that killer he once was. I think that tag he's lost. I think he's evolved, he's grown as a man, he's got young kids, got family. He isn't that murderer that he used to be. Do you know what I mean? And no one's scared of him anymore, so they push him back. And it was always said, to be honest, Dillian was one of the first people who says, you know, these bogey men, when you push them back and fight in the back foot, they crumble. And since then, he's just been showing that. But he is one tough son of a bitch.
Finally, before I do let you go, Manny Pacquiao making a return to the ring at the age of 45. Fight for the WBC.
Man, he's running for senator or whatever the fuck he's running for. He runs a whole country, so he needs all that money. He gonna fight until he's 75, motherfucker. Manny Pacquiao.
Wicked, Dean Whyte. Listen, always a pleasure talking to yourself, man. When are we looking? I know you've decided Black Box.
So we had a show Saturday, brilliant show, and I think we're going to announce today or tomorrow. The media people, my media team, they're tremendous. Big up Leon, big up the team who do the media. They're great. They'll probably put it up tomorrow or something when we announce that. But yeah, we're having a great run. The shows are amazing. I don't know, I think we're one of the best anyway, you know what I mean? Our nights are unrivaled. Maybe these guys got more bread and whatever, but if I had more bread, I'd be even better than them. But trust me, our nights, we're different, man. We're different kettle of fish, different gravy, but it's all good. And there's some young promoters coming through doing great stuff in the sport of boxing as well, so big up everyone, because it is a very hard job.
Well, wicked, Dean Whyte. Always a pleasure, mate. Actually, latest on Dillian. What is the latest?
There's not much on Dillian. What I will say, he's good. I spoke to him today. He's healthy. He's in shape. He's raring to go. He was heading to the gym, and all is well, man. I'm sure you'll hear some news soon.
Yeah? Okay, so man, Dean Whyte, appreciate it.